the press, they do like they love to go in on me sometimes with certain things.
So Millie Bobby Brown is on her press circuit for her new film, The Electric State. And she spent some time on the Call Her Daddy podcast. And she talked a lot about the press reaction to her, maybe a little bit more than the movie.
Obviously, people say that I look a lot older. Like, you know, that's like a thing that I get a lot is like, oh my God, she looks like 40. And I'm like, well, yeah, you did meet me when I was 10. So I'd understand now I'm 21. It's been 10 years. She grows.
And, you know, understandable, because even I've noticed that the internet's been like going off on her recently for her appearance.
Hi, Millie.
Now, this thing became quite big during her appearance at the premiere for The Electric State. People making quite the nasty comments about her appearance, specifically saying she looks old, making comments like, guys, how did we go from this to that? Showing an image a few years older than how she is now. If you asked me to guess her age, I'd say 47. She's 21. Now, on March 3rd, Millie actually responded to some of these nasty comments from users online and the press.
The fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices is disturbing. And the fact that some of these articles are written by women makes it even worse. We always talk about supporting and uplifting young women, but when it comes down to it, it seems a lot easier to just tear them down for clicks. Disillusioned people can't handle seeing a girl become a woman.
My face like grew, you know, I don't know what do you want me to do about that? That and like my accent thing.
It's so much easier to criticize than it is to pay a compliment. Why is it the knee-jerk reaction to say something horrible rather than just say something nice? What is it that actually makes you so uncomfortable?
The internet is ridiculous for making these comments that seem like pure jealousy, and especially coming from other women is disgusting. And Millie looks incredible. Shut up. Also, people commenting on her accent.
Hopefully you don't think this is something bad, but like I've noticed.
Here we go.
You're in the States right now, United States?
My accent.
Yes. I was just going to say, you go in and out. It's really cool, actually.
So Millie was on the Smart List podcast on Monday, where co-host Sean Hayes noticed her developing accent as she's starting to lose her British accent just a little bit, as she's been spending a lot of time in America.
That was such a huge thing for a minute. Like my whole, like, I actually call it the accent gate, because it's like so frustrating, because that was like everywhere. Like for a second, like everyone was talking about my accent and they had a real problem about it. And I was like, guys, like I'm married to an American. When I'm around his family, I immediately go into like an American accent. Obviously, I don't want that for any person growing up in the industry, but it really actually doesn't bother me. I wish I could be like, you know what, it does get to me. Like it used to get to me.
Now, maybe a hot take, but I do think it actually does bother her still. And that's okay. I mean, we're all human.
The fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices is disturbing.
Yeah, like my accent does change. My face does grow. Like I do wear a lot of makeup. Like it's just the kind of person I am. I like that. Like it's fun for me.
Without the fear of being torn apart for simply existing.
And I think the press just need to be taught manners again. And I think like they need to go back to school and learn how to speak to people, be kind, and just understand that we're all growing people. We all make mistakes. And ultimately, like the standards and stigmatism or the stigmas against girls.
Now, I don't know about the gender thing. I see a lot of guys getting roasted as well, but I don't see any problem here with their sentiment. Now, the accent thing, I really don't think is that big of a deal. I don't see that as much of an insult as it is just an observation, not to be taken too seriously.
You want me to be an actor, you want me to play these characters, but you expect me not to morph into people.
Right.
What I hear is what I do. I do that, you know, and it's like, it's all part of it.
It is unfortunate. As you can tell, Millie is definitely bothered by some of the comments. The accent thing, I'm like, you know, whatever, but like the appearance thing, Millie dresses kind of old for her age. The hairstyle, the fit, I think that she brings it on a little bit herself, but like not in a negative way. She's not the teeny tiny Millie from the older Stranger Things seasons anymore. I mean, for instance, JoJo Siwa. She is also 21 and she dresses like a kid. Let's be frank. And I think JoJo has that going for her. Some people think she's younger than she actually is because of the way she dresses, which I think looks goofy. That's my opinion. Now, as far as the Electric State, the state of that on Rotten Tomatoes is not looking the greatest. Ugh. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think the internet's going too hard on Millie. I think she's too young for the internet to be going this hard. Thanks for watching, and ta-ta for now.